Hey, Tim Sykes here. Happy Friday, TGIF. It's been a crazy week, crazy month for me. I've made over $100,000 this month. That's my best trading month in years, while trading small and conservatively. But also, there's been a lot of big winners. And today I just had a nice win on SNOA, up 153%, but it was spiking earlier. I probably should have made this video earlier. I'm most interested in Friday mornings. Okay, that's for me a very special time, and I'm going to explain why throughout this video. But that is what you should be focused on if you're trying to grow a small account with these supernovas. People say like, "Oh, I've never seen a stock up this much." I've been doing this 20 plus years. I've seen hundreds, if not thousands of stocks up this much. And it might seem, random and crazy to outsiders, but there is like a method to the madness here, okay? There is some predictability. And I actually had a nice buy alert in my Supernova newsletter right near the market open. I said SNOA is my Supernova pick. On this news, stock is crossing $14 a share. As I type this, moves fast, goals to make $3 to $5 a share. So that was right around here. And these stocks that are volatile, they get halted. They're not the easiest to track. So that's why, like I say, look, this stuff can move fast. But at the same time, there was a lot of opportunity buying it anywhere in the 13s, 14s. It got all the way up to the 19s. Props to several students. These are just a few. I'm sorry if I miss you. I'm trying to just keep up. But W. Munez in at 15.8 out at 17. Pavel in at 15.30 out at 18.60. Nice $667 profit. Garces in at 15.8 out at 18.62. A. Baker in at 15 out at 19. Nice exit. Hizzy Dizzy in at 15.9 out at 18.50. D Flash sold way too early, but still made $190 in profits in a few minutes. The Halloway, T Halloway, second four-figure day in a row, up 1,000 on SNOA. G Leafs in at 15.92 out at 17.57. And then there was another one. I'm sorry, I'm copy and pasting this really quickly just for this video because I got to get back to trading, but I want you to understand why Friday mornings are different. Somebody else made $328 profit. And in case you're wondering, this is my buy alert, but I also give sell alerts. I know that there's a lot of traders out there where they just say, "Hey, buy this," and then you never hear what happened. Trading is a two-part equation. You need to know the buy and you need to know the sell. I'm going to post a link just below this video for a free presentation on supernovas, just so you understand this more. To be fair, and to be frank, I don't want you to think that they're higher price stocks. Usually they're lower price stocks. But the news was there, the setup was there. So I saw, what I could do. And the crazy thing is, look at this. I estimate, okay, this is not an exact science. Some people say how did you know that it would go up $3 to $5 a share? I estimate. This is what 20 plus years of experience does. And as it turned out, it hit 1940 was when I had the official sell alert, but it actually got up to the 1960s. And I actually had a really good, sell alert here. The markets are down 1% today. We've been up a lot. So you have to learn to take profits into strength. If I teach you nothing else, recognize that you can trade volatile stocks, but also take profits into strength. And don't be afraid of these supernovas. A lot of people are like, "Oh, the stock is up 50 or 100%. I'm not going to chase it." Sometimes, especially on Friday mornings, the spikes can get bigger. Okay. And if you want, not to necessarily sit in front of a computer all day, every day, I would say, if you have a full-time job or school or busy life or whatever, if you can dedicate one day or even one morning to trading, Friday mornings are that morning. And SNOA proves it, I didn't even time it perfectly with the buy alert, in the 14s, but I did get it pretty much near the lows. The low was 12.6. You don't have to predict news ahead of time. This is another thing. So many people are like, "Oh, what's this company going to do with earnings? What's this company going to do?" I don't care about guessing games. The news is already out. You're playing the reaction to news. And I am begging you literally to watch the free presentation that I'm going to link right under this video so that you can learn about supernovas, so that you don't play the guessing game that too many other people play. They're trying to guess news. They're just, the odds are not that good when you're trying to guess news or the company value. And this is the guessing game that most people play, and this is why most traders lose. This is why most investors fail to beat the S&P 500. Just take a look at this, okay? I want you to really just take a look at these. This is just a few students. There's so many more. But, I'm also trading, and there's a lot going on right now. But I just wanted to highlight, a few students who really get it, where you can make a few $100s or a few $1,000s. And mind you, Wall Street mocks these like small gains. Wall Street mocks like a few $100s or a few $1,000s. But for me and my students, a few $100s or a few $1,000s is nice. I don't know. You leave a comment. You tell me if you're making, 500 or $1,000 in a few minutes or in a few hours is okay by you. This is how my top students and I have made millions of dollars. Okay. We don't have any special skills. We're not geniuses. We're not great at math. We recognize that there are opportunities like this with predictable patterns that you don't win 100% of the time on, but you win more times than not. And, if you know when to enter, if you know when to exit, you lock it in and you make a few hundred, make a few $1,000s is better than a normal job. As I often say, 2K a day keeps a real job away. But even if you're trading with a smaller account, maybe $200 a day keeps a real job away. But please learn about Friday mornings. Oh, one person tweeted me. Let me find a tweet. One sec. Here was a student, Mac, and he says, back-to-back supernova picks. My last play was BHAT, which spiked very quickly, but Mac nailed it, and he made 1,300 this week. If you do click the link below and watch the free presentation, I don't usually have 2 supernova plays in a week. Usually it's averaging 1, but when there's a lot of hot plays, when there's the setup, I'll take it. I'll alert it. This is not an exact science, okay? So I don't want people thinking like, oh, let me just count on, an additional guaranteed $500 per week. It doesn't work like that, okay? Sometimes I'm wrong. Sometimes there's 2 plays. Sometimes there's 1. Sometimes there's 0. But there are going to be a lot over the months and over the years. And that's why I encourage you to think about education, think about trading as a marathon, not a sprint. Okay, I know it's nice to make $1,300 in a week. That's sweet. But at the same time, it's not necessarily going to happen every week. And you have to think about like, what if it happens only half the weeks, right? Let's say you don't even make $1,300 in a week. Let's say it's less and you make $1,000 in a week. And like I said, it's not every week. So every week, if you made $1,000, that would be $52,000 a year. But let's say it's every other week and you make $1,000. Okay, now you're down to like 20,000, 25,000, because let's say there's going to be some losses too. But rule number 1 is cut losses quickly. So don't just hold and hope any of these stocks. But if you cut losses quickly, you lose 100, 200, 300, and you make 500 or 1,000. Your gains are bigger than your losses. Your account grows. And on a play like this, frankly, supernovas like this are for, more busy people, part-time traders. And you can make an extra 10, 15,000 per year just looking at a play every now and then, every other week. That's an opportunity. Okay. So like you have to think about the market very differently. It's not just about trying to make millions all at once. Everyone has different account sizes. I said last night, hold on, let me find this one tweet. And I was talking about here, people mocking some of my students who make like $10 or $50 per trade. And I said, in very nice words to, go screw yourself. Like, it doesn't matter how much you make in the beginning, especially while you're learning. Tim Grattani, my top student, is a great example of this. He's now made over $11 million, but when he was learning in the beginning, he would make $10, $20, $30, $40, $50. And you can see all of his trades. All my top students and I show all of our trades publicly. But get started small. If you think that you can start trading with 10,000, then I encourage people to start trading with like 2,000. Trade smaller than you think, because you have to get used to the volatility, get used to the patterns and learn. But once you get used to it, once you learn, you can scale up and take bigger positions year 1, year 2, year 3, year 4. Okay. And that's what Tim Grattani did. He made nothing his first 9 months, by the way. Okay. We're in a hot market. I think you'd have to do pretty badly not to make anything for 9 months. But I'm just telling you that if somebody who's made $11 million trading my strategy made nothing his first 9 months, that's not the end of the world while you're studying. So I just want people to have the right mindset. So congrats to everybody on SNOA. Nice Friday morning spiker. I had a nice buy alert, nice sell alert. Click the link just below this video if you want to watch, again, a free presentation. I made it 100% free, so you have no excuse not to learn. But I want you to learn that this stuff is going to happen again and again. It's not a question of if, it's a question of when. And, you know, the question really is, are you going to be prepared to capitalize on it or not? So that's my little video for today. Leave a comment underneath this video saying, I love Friday spikers, you know, if you understand, because especially a lot of these plays happen on a Friday morning. Cheers, and I hope you have a good weekend.